Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man. Back with a blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button your way, and I appreciate all the support, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It is, by the time y'all see this blog, it'll be Wednesday, Hump Day Wednesday, man. So hopefully you having a good week leading into the weekend. And, but we gotta have a real conversation, man. I gotta talk to y'all, because sometimes I feel like I don't want these messages to go. We can laugh and giggle at some of these other blogs and stuff, but this is like a serious blog that we need to think about. We all love battle rap, right? I would hope that we all love battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap for me has definitely been something that has gotten me through a lot of dark times. When I got out of jail, I was on house arrest. I just watched battle rap. That's all I was doing, sitting around, doing nothing, broke as hell, didn't have nothing to do, couldn't go nowhere. But I did have YouTube, and I was able to watch all these battles. K-Shine and J Mills, Hitman and Bill Collector, QB and Bonnie Godiva, all these grudge matches and battles that happened over the course of the 2 years. And it meant a lot for me to kind of get me through a dark place or something that I enjoy. I cannot really, kind of let y'all know just how much battle rap has even helped my life, in terms of all the money I made as a blogger. I made a lot of money as a blogger, all the relationships I built, the relationships I lost, you know what I'm saying? Just the popularity that I've grown from even being a battle rap blogger. So it's meant a lot. So when I see stuff happen, it still bothers me, because I still want to preserve the culture. I hate when people, be like, oh, fuck URL, or forget this league, or forget this league, and don't do that. There's a lot of power in words. So the things you say, there's a lot of power to it. So I was at the mall today, and I'm in Liz, man. I go to Liz a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Liz bags around my house, man. Liz is a place that I shop at a lot, man. I'm definitely a hat guy. When I went to Liz last time, I think I bought this hat right here. You know what I'm saying? This hat right here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always buying hats. So I'm in Liz today, and I'm like, I got to get me a black Atlanta hat. I go to Liz and I get a hat. You know what I'm saying? $50. These hats are expensive as hell these days. You know what I'm saying? I remember used to be to go to Liz and get a hat for $30. $50 for that hat. But guess who I saw when I was in Liz? I walk in Liz, and nobody in Liz but one person. I hit the corner checking out these hats. I see John. He's over there trying to buy a hat or whatever. So I say what's up to him. We dap each other up, all this kind of stuff. He got a big battle coming up with him and Cassidy. But he said something that was really interesting on ARP's live when ARP did an interview with him. He talked about all the money he's trying to bring into battle rap. John got a lot of famous friends. You already saw, he was on a rap game, and JD and Bow Wow and all this kind of stuff. And I was at a battle rap event for Bullpen one time, and he had an NBA player there. You know what I'm saying? That's easily making at that time $8 to $9 million a year. So he definitely knows people with money and stuff like that. So I see John. He has a interesting message on ARP's live.
You just said something big. Like, you are a legend. You are a staple in this culture. And all of the above, considering the 3 lanes, if the end game event is the last time that we will see John the Don as a battle rapper, and if it is also the last time we will see you playing a league on a roll to Bullpen, that is huge news. That is just as big as your announcement that you're battling Cassidy.
Yeah, it's kind of, but people ain't, they had any, even though I don't got to use the word retirement, because just to be 100% real, like I said, the Mook situation is in play. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't in play, but people is trying to make that happen, and I'm not going to run from a Mook battle. You know what I'm saying? But if that don't happen, I'm not about to go out and try to, make it happen myself. So you know what I mean? So the Cassidy shit could be the last one. And it could be. So if I'm trying to go into this next, I can't have that dragging me. I can't have that pulling me down. Like, I've really been big on my energy, my peace, my surroundings, because I gotta be focused, because that's when I'm at my best. When I really, when I could cut the distractions out, I could really make some shit happen. And I'm really, 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 I want to make this on a cusp. I want to make this known. I'm really on a cusp of really bringing in millions of dollars into battle rap.
Dope.
Like that's the highlight here.
Dope.
So y'all got to take account to this when you bootleggers and shit like that. It's all fun and games, but realize what y'all taking from. Realize what y'all taking from. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not me just saying, just trying to get niggas to just purchase it. But there's really a bigger play here. You know what I'm saying? We could
Yeah.
get all the battles we want. We could change the lives of all like the battle rappers. Like my vision is bigger than what's going on here.
I talk a lot about bootlegs. I talk about how we need to support the culture. I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Do I buy every pay-per-view? No. I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't even feel like as a blogger, I should have to buy a pay-per-view. I feel like leagues should just give us pay-per-views. We already do a lot of promotions and all that. I put in a lot of groundwork, buying events, paying for this, running around with a camera, trying to do this, and this, and trying to promote battle rap and do untold truths for people, and going to New York and renting a car and crossing over the bridge and going under the tunnel and paying this toll and that toll. I used to spend a lot of money trying to run around and do untold truths on Goods, Old Red, Swave Sever, all these different people back in the day, and I wasn't making a dime on YouTube. I didn't even know how to monetize it because I was using so much footage from their battles. It was blocking the monetization, so I wasn't making any money, but I still wanted to bring y'all a presentation. So I would still leave the footage in there, put the presentation out, do all of that, and I wouldn't make a dime. So I put in a lot of work in this culture. So I do feel like as a blogger that I feel like we should be getting pay-per-views, but I try to support and buy pay-per-views when I don't get those pay-per-views. And I don't know what it takes for y'all to support. URL is a black-owned company. You would think we'll try to support URL because they black-owned. RBE is a black-owned company. You try to think, okay, we black, support. Hip-hop is, has a lot of African Americans on it. We'll try to support. Leagues that try to grow from the ground level, you try to support. It's so much a crab in a barrel mentality where people just do not want to support. And even if you don't support, you should have a different motto in life. And that motto should be, sometimes when you do stuff that's good, good things can happen to you. You may not really understand it. You know what I'm saying? When I see homeless people, sometimes I'll just be like, yo, come on, man, let me buy you some food. I just ran into a guy at a gas station. He just pacing outside. I go in there and drop $10 on him. Nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? He only wanted a little sandwich, a little breakfast sandwich that was like $2. I said, nah, what you gonna eat for lunch? You might need about 3 or 4 of these sandwiches. I'm gonna get you a big breakfast platter with the pancakes and the sausage, all from McDonald's. I don't know this guy from a can of paint. So sometimes you just think, okay, if I support in other ways, maybe it'll come back full circle. That's how sometimes I try to think. But people have such a crab in a barrel mentality where they just do not. It's one thing to not fuck with people. It's one thing to not support something. It's another thing to be stealing. It's another thing to be robbing and stealing. I talk a lot about bags and bodies. And I say, yo, if this Hitman thing, I spoke to Hitman. He said, yo, if my car gets bootlegged, I'm never doing another event. If it gets bootlegged to the point where it fucks up the money, he already acknowledges there's always going to be bootlegs. But if it fucks up the money, if he does a battle event and comes back, he's breaking even or only make a little bit of money or whatever, he's going to be like, it's not worth it. So I talk about, yo, this is actually a platform that if it works out well and you support power moves, you can then do other events. You might be able to get the Easy and Tay-Rock battle. You might be able to get Easy and Big K and all these other big battles if this event goes right. So being that you're trying to do the pay-per-view and trying to pay for the battles through the pay-per-view, is really important that you support if you want to see another event. And we all say we love battle rap. So at some point in time, we can't be trying to always get shit free. And I realize you may not want to support every card. I get that. But it's niggas that just bootleg whatever. They'll bootleg Max Out. They'll bootleg this King of the Dot shit that just happened. They don't give a damn if it's a trash card or a crazy card. It's like, yo, I ain't supporting nothing. Which brings me to URL. URL did Kings and Queens. I watched Smack do an interview, bro, with Jay Black. And the fact that Smack went to Champion should have told y'all something. Smack don't be going to Champion to try to promote and talk about this and that and that and this and this and that and that and this. I felt like when he was up there talking about the oversaturation and all the stuff that he's done and the bag is gone here and this and that and people don't really realize that I provided for a lot of people and all that. I felt like he was low-key having a message where he was just trying to remind people like, yo, I need y'all support because I've done a lot for this culture, and I don't know how much I can continue to give if niggas ain't really supporting. He don't go to Champion for a lot of events to promote. We hardly ever see Smack on Champion. For him to go there lets me know Kings and Queens was not selling well. Now I get it. I was critical of the card. Other people have been critical of the card and stuff like that. I felt like they left New Orleans because it wasn't selling tickets. I looked at the venue. The venue held a lot of people, and I thought, well, it wouldn't look right if they were filming inside a venue that hardly had any people there. If it's a 1,200 seat venue and only 400 people come, then it looks pretty hollow. It looks pretty empty. And when you're rapping, your monotone of your cry, it doesn't sound right. So I kind of felt like URL moved to kind of make it more of a close quarters. And then visually, it looks better. So I realized they said it was about the weather and all this kind of stuff, but I really think it was about low ticket sales. So I was minding my business. I was actually on the road when this event happened. I actually didn't see this event until later. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see it on the road because I was trying to drive and watch some battle. The only battle I watched while I was driving was actually Tay-Rock and Jazz. That was the main event battle. All the other battles I kind of missed and caught later. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on the road. I'm minding my business. My phone go off. Phone go off, and it's a link. I'm like, who's sending me a YouTube link? I click the YouTube link, and it's Adept streaming the Kings and Queens event, bro. There was over 2,600 people watching his stream. Over 2,600 people was watching his stream. So his stream was just being shared because he didn't really, it was on kind of a dummy channel. The channel only had like 1,300 subscribers or whatever. You knew it was him because his Cash App was there. He had more people watching the stream than he even had subscribers. And the title of the video was just a bunch of jumbled up stuff. So you really wouldn't know it was a URL stream. But obviously people see the stream and they share it just like they send it to me. So I click on it. I don't know what it is. And I'm like, yo, it's one thing to bootleg. It's one thing to not support. Like, no, I ain't supporting Kings and Queens. It's another thing to stream it on YouTube, bro. You know how disrespectful it is to stream a product. I'm a content creator, so I kind of pay attention to stuff like that. I would hate to do an Untold Truth and a nigga download my Untold Truth and put it on his channel. So I'm always a little cautious of people and their content and what it took to create the content. To know that you not only, like, it's people that bootleg, they got Discords and all this kind of stuff, what we was getting on Black Compass about and all that kind of stuff. It's more private. It's more under the table. Like, yo, I got a Discord. Come here, 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 here. If you don't know, then you don't know. Other than that, you just got to figure out, you got to order the pay-per-view like everybody else. But even that is gotten way out of hand. It's like multiple Discords bootlegging events, and it's to the point where it's like, yo, it's so many people watching battles that act like they don't give a fuck about the event, but they still watching the battles for free, bootleg under the table on Discords that people don't know about with, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100 of people in a Discord, in multiple Discords. Adept is so audacious with his bootlegging, he streamed it to YouTube, bro. Which is the biggest platform for watching videos in video history. He put it on YouTube as if to say, it's like I'm a spit in your face. Like, I know you don't like it. I don't give a fuck that you don't like it. He got his Cash App. Yo, I appreciate the $10. Da, 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 da. I just seeing the numbers just grow. I'm looking at the video. I'm seeing the numbers grow. I hit dude up. I'm like, yo, why you send me this bullshit? You know what I'm saying? You know I don't fuck with this clown. Like, why you send me this bullshit? I just, you know, I ain't know if you want to know. I'm like, I got the app. I can watch the battles, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you an app subscriber, it's streaming to the app. You can just order the videos and watch the battles. So at the end of the day, but to see 26, you know how much 2,600 people times $40 is, bro? It's over 100K, bro. That's the amount of revenue that URL loses out on a bootleg of their stream. Now, eventually they caught it, because if you click the video hours later, it'll say, you know what I'm saying, this video has been blocked by URL or whatever, you know. Somehow URL got word of it, probably did what they do with Quarter Lab or whoever else, and they end up blocking the battle. But when I clicked on the link, it was already on Tay-Rock, bro. Tay-Rock and fucking Jazz. That's the main event. That's damn near the last battle of the night. It has said it had been streaming for 2 hours. So that's the entire event for the most part, or at least the majority of the battle. So everybody watched damn near the entire, by the time URL stopped it, they watched the entire event for free. $100,000 in revenue potentially lost. Now granted, everybody that's watching ADEP stream isn't going to order the pay-per-view. I will admit that, but at the same, you don't really know how much revenue they lost. URL, Bullpen, RBE, whoever else, the Riot, King of the Dot, they can't survive this bootleg thing. That's why I was telling the other day that nobody is worth $200,000 no more, not even Hitman, because you don't really realize how rampant bootlegging is. It used to be an underground thing where it was a small community, and if you knew, you knew. And then if you went in and looked at a bootleg, it really hardly wasn't nobody in there. It might be like 20 people, 13 people, 14 people. Man, people be sending me shit half the time, bro. It'd be literally 80 niggas in there, bro. And you think 80 times 50, look how much revenue is being lost. So I ask yourself, if y'all niggas love battle rap, why y'all don't support? And why y'all don't even support to try to say, I can pay it forward and get it back? That's all this world is a reciprocation. I can pay your blessings forward. Sometimes I loan people money, man. They try to give it back. I tell them, pay it forward. You ain't got to give it back. I'm good. But battle rap is something I always try to protect because it helped me out during my dark time. And I'll tell you a quick little story. I get out of jail. I'm broke as hell. I don't got no bread, bro. I spent so much money on my lawyer. I'll talk about that one day in another blog. So much money on my lawyer, ankle monitor, the whole nine. I'm just sitting there back chilling. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? Nothing going on. No revenue coming in, no nothing. But you know what I had? The only money I had when I got out of jail was my 401k. Because I've been working at a hospital for like 7, 8 years. I've been contributing to my retirement. So I had that. So I never had touched that money while I was locked up, or nobody ever really done nothing with that. So I had that money. And then the only other money I had was my YouTube money. So I get out of jail, and one way YouTube pays you is through PayPal. So I get out of jail and I log into my PayPal account, and I'm like, wow, it was a blessing that I had thousands of dollars in my PayPal account, that even though I had caught this case, y'all niggas was still watching Unbiased Review. Y'all watching Untold Truth or whatever the case may be. Y'all were still watching them videos to the point I'm still generating thousands of dollars being locked up. When I get out and click on my PayPal, it was what I needed to restart my life. Like, okay, now I got a few grand or whatever. Like, I ain't really have no fucking money. So now I got a few grand. Now I can start like at least making some moves, and I get out of house arrest. I got money to go get a job, all this kind of stuff. That's battle rap, bro. That's battle rap. My contributions to battle rap, my content creating, the fact that I got 1 million blogs on URL, 1 million blogs on RB, all that eventually contributed to me being able to have a gang of money in my PayPal account. All from battle rap. And watching battle rap while I was out got me through some of my dark days. So I always feel a special place for battle rap. I'm always going to be a fan. I'm always going to like the battles. I'm always going to watch them. I'm always going to support them. But we got to stop this crab in a barrel mentality. And niggas like A-Dub, they be so bullshit anyway. They'll sit around and talk about a URL or RBE or whatever. They'll talk about all these leagues and still be trying to make money on the league. That's why I say it's one thing to bootleg. It's another. When you stream to YouTube, you ain't just bootlegging, you robbing. So I don't really be understanding how y'all niggas, A, be supporting this bullshit, Don't act like y'all don't got no issue with this bullshit. Caps, that's your man, ain't it? Ain't it, Caps? Ain't that your man, Caps? We can talk all this shit about cola, all this other stuff. It's way worse sometimes than even them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no clue if they still do it. So you know what I'm saying? We just know what they did in the past. I haven't heard anything new about anything with Black Compass and bootlegging, but it's rampant. And if y'all niggas want battle rap to be around, y'all got to find a way to support, bro. It may not be every card, it may not be nothing, but this Cassie card coming up, you support it. It don't matter if you like the battle. K Shine coming back with Shotty Horror, support it. It don't matter if you like the battle. Power Move, support it. Calico when he comes, support it. If y'all niggas do not support battle rap, it ain't gonna be around. Then y'all gonna be looking up like Smack did something wrong. Smack ain't do nothing wrong. Y'all stop supporting Smack. And Smack said, well, I guess I can't pay these high ass salaries to the battle rappers. Don't care about the bootlegs. Them niggas like, I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck, Smack, that $100,000 could have potentially been lost with Kings and Queens. I still want my guaranteed $20,000 a battle, whether you win the money or not, or get the money or not. That's what it is. So if they pack their bags and get the fuck on, that's what it is. It could be a reason why ARP left as well. He could have saw the writing on the wall, bro. Like, yeah, I made money on Max Out 3. Look what I had to do. I had to create a moment to try to make people still buy the pay-per-view. I had to put all the St. Louis niggas on, had to book a crazy main event. I had to do X, Y, and Z. I got to get the marketing, do the interviews, and I had to do all that for people to fuck with it. Because the bootlegs is going crazy. And sometimes you're going to take an L due to the bootleg. ARP might have been reading the writing on the wall. If y'all don't get control of this and figure out how to support, I don't know what it is. Y'all say y'all love battle rap, still don't support. Y'all say y'all love black-owned companies, still don't support. Y'all say y'all love black people, still don't support. Even the universal way of paying it forward and reciprocation in life, y'all still don't support it. So I don't really know what it takes to support it, but everything in life can't be free. Everything in life can't be free, man. So that's my message to y'all. I hope y'all do better with this. I hope y'all support events. It don't even matter if you get it free. I can get every event for free, bro. It's not no bootlegger. It's bootleggers I'm cool with. I still be disappointed that they bootlegging battles. I'll be like, come on, bro. Really? You really got 60 niggas in here watching this? I can't stop it. I can try to talk to them, try to put them up on game, but for them, it didn't turn into it. It turned into a way to make even more money. Like, yeah, URL can charge 50. I can create another way to watch it and charge 20, and now I can undercut them. A lot of that, I don't respect that. I personally don't respect it. I'm a business owner. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all are 9 to 5. Y'all don't know what it's like to get out the mud. When I look at ARP, I look at John and they at Liz, and I look at URL, they get it out the mud. And you don't, until you start getting shit out the mud, a lot of y'all are clocking niggas. Everybody done shit for you. They done told you what job to get. They done told you what hours you're going to work. They done told you when your lunch break is. They done told you when you're going to get off work. They done told you when your paycheck is. They done told you can't work no overtime unless we guarantee it. They done told you what your medical, your dental is. They done told you where you can park at work. They done gave you everything. Some people don't have the mindset to be an entrepreneur. They don't even know how to have enough get up on their own. Until you start doing shit on your own, you don't know what it's like to be taken from.
Chris, man, subscribe to the channel, man. Don't be a hater your whole life. Chris Myers.